In 2020, increasing environmental concerns have caused many to lead a more sustainable life. According to the Oxford Dictionary, sustainability is the avoidance of the depletion of natural resources in order to maintain an ecological balance. Increased consumerism and overpopulation are causing us to use more resources than in the past. Finding more sustainable options will be crucial for securing a future for our planet. Consumerism is causing a depletion of resources that is not sustainable. According to ourworldindata.org, we will run out of natural gas reserves in 52.8 years and oil in 50.7. This means it is imperative that we begin to use products that require less or no fossil fuel to manufacture or operate. According to PBS.org, consumerism has been on the rise since World War II due to multiple factors, one of them being wartime production, which had saved America's economy from depression in the late 1940s. This gave many young adults more spending power than ever before. Items that were considered luxuries in the past are now viewed as necessities, such as televisions, phones, and automobiles. Consumerism also leads to pollution. Many throw out perfectly good items in search of the newer and better version. This can be seen in landfills across the country. Waste is produced from manufacturing said products as well. Reliance on automobiles has increased pollution and the use of fossil fuels. National Geographic states cars and other forms of transportation account for nearly 30% of world energy and 95% of global oil consumption. Thankfully, developing technology and an increased access to information has made it easier to make more sustainable choices. For example, electric cars are better for the environment than petrol or diesel vehicles, even after factoring in production and the generation of the electricity necessary to power them. Electric cars are becoming a more accessible option for many, and ride-sharing services offer an easier, more sustainable option for those in urban areas. The average consumer is more knowledgeable about where their products are coming from and the effect they have on the environment. Consumers can now ensure they are going through ethical and environmentally conscious companies. Consumers can be more mindful of everyday choices such as bringing reusable bags to grocery stores and avoiding single-use plastics and styrofoam. We can visualize the potential effects by comparing our current environmental situation to the one in the past. According to the United Nations, over 70% of the Earth's land surface could be affected by the impacts of roads, mining, cities, and other infrastructure developments in the next 30 years unless urgent action is taken. This leads to the destruction of habitats and the displacement and loss of the fauna in that area. Limiting consumerism and being more mindful of the impact of our daily habits can help slow the depletion of resources and reduce the impact of pollution. It is clear that our current rate of consumption is not one that is sustainable. While it is easy to dismiss the role we all play on the state of the environment, the accumulation of all of our daily choices can have a large impact. Going forward, evaluate your own habits and seek education on how to improve them.